NFL season is full of lessons. In 2023, the New York Jets learned one of the most difficult: how to overcome adversity. In 2022, the Jets firmly established head coach Robert Saleh's program. The team believed they were poised to take a leap to the top of the NFL after they added a Super Bowl-winning franchise quarterback to the roster.
Welcome to New York, Aaron. I'm glad to have you.
They were the talk of the NFL as the subject of the 2023 version of Hard Knocks.
It's going to be fun. Let's embrace it.
Anticipation was at a fever pitch with a home opener in front of a national audience on Monday Night Football.
Welcome to an electrified MetLife Stadium.
On the first offensive play of the game, everything seemed to be going according to plan.
Handoff Hall, bouncing left. Gay breaks free. A gain of 26 yards on the first touch for Breece Hall.
However, life in the NFL has a way of detouring even the best laid plans.
Under pressure, and he will be sacked.
Minutes into his first game as a Jet, Aaron Rodgers was lost for the season.
11:15 to go in the opening quarter.
He's coming out of the game.
With their season ready to unravel before it could begin, the Jets held it together while holding their own against the Bills.
Breaks into the open, out across the 40, all the way down inside the 30, down to the 20 and inside the 15 of Buffalo. Breece Hall making a huge impact. Pocket collapsing and they get him down. A sack. He muffed the snap, went towards the line of scrimmage, lost it, and the Jets have a takeaway. At the 4-yard line, second down and goal. Bob left for Garrett Wilson. One-handed catch. Oh, he's got it. That's a Jet touchdown. Garrett Wilson.
Amazing for him to be able to get his right hand out there and then concentrate and reel it in is incredible. That's as good as it gets.
In overtime, New York needed a hero. They found one in undrafted free agent Xavier Gipson.
Walker's in front, at the 40, at the Bills 30, inside the 20, stutter steps to the 10, to the 5, touchdown! That's a Jet touchdown! This game is over! One of the last players to make the Jet roster just took it to the house to win it in overtime for the Jets.
The opening game became a microcosm of the entire season. In 2023, the New York Jets were not defined by their destination. They were defined by how they rose above their adversity along the way. Following the loss of the team's starting quarterback, 2 second-year players responded by taking on a greater responsibility on offense. Despite playing with multiple quarterbacks, Garrett Wilson remained one of the top receivers in the NFL.
Lobs it back right corner of the end zone. Sliding catch made by Garrett Wilson.
In his second year, Wilson set a career high with 95 receptions.
Well, look at him elevate for this ball over Job.
And finished with over 1,000 receiving yards for the second consecutive season.
17 is good. He's a legit, dude. He's a baller.
Fires one over the middle, and it's caught. Breaking free, Garrett Wilson. Right down the middle of the field, down to the 30, 20, 10, 5. That's a Jet touchdown. Garrett Wilson strikes.
And it was off to the races, and Garrett Wilson won the race.
They don't make them like this no more. You feel me? They don't do it like this no more.
After appearing in only 7 games in 2022, running back Breece Hall returned to play for a full season. In 2023, he led the Jets with 1,585 all-purpose yards and 9 touchdowns.
Sweep to the right. Breece Hall. Blockers out in front of the 20. He's to the 25-30. In the open field of the 40. One man to beat at the 50. Breece Hall with a burst.
His 591 receiving yards were second on the team, while leading the club with 994 yards rushing.
Breece Hall on a catch and run. Third down conversion for the Jets, and he hits Pater.
Hey, we all remember what it was like being a little kid balling, right? Middle school, high school balling. Tell that today, man. Be great today. Live in the moment and be great.
Tight end Tyler Conklin set a career high with 621 yards receiving. He excelled at making difficult catches and was not afraid to get physical with defenders.
Conklin's still going, and they still haven't brought him down. Finally, Conklin goes down. What a play by the Jets tight end.
Jeremy Ruckert showed flashes of his talent at tight end, finishing with 16 catches.
Leaping catch made. That's Jeremy Ruckert.
Primarily used as a return specialist, Xavier Gipson also proved to be one of the most versatile players on the team, adding 21 receptions for 229 yards on offense.
The lob down the right sideline found Gibson. Terrific adjustment.
Gibson's touchdown out of the backfield sparked an offensive explosion against the Texans.
Xavier Gibson runs right at the 10, at the 5, at the goal line, into the end zone. That's another Jet touchdown. As the Jets celebrate a win in blowout fashion, they beat the Texans 30-6.
Another undrafted free agent, receiver Jason Brownlee, made an impact against Washington.
Hey, that's his first touchdown. We got the young rules showing now.
Breece Hall added over 190 yards from scrimmage and a pair of touchdowns.
Hand off Breece Hall. Runs left. Has a crease to the 25-20. 15.
Oh, he gone. He gone. He gone.
10, 5. Touchdown. Hand off Hall. Running right. Breaks a tackle at the 5 with a stiff arm. Spins. That's a Jet touchdown. What a run by Breece Hall. Reached the ball out and snuck it inside the pylon.
A 54-yard field goal by Greg Zuerlein sent the Jets past the Commanders.
Money.
It's away. It's got the distance. It is good! Greg Zuerlein does it!
Need it. Greg the leg. Greg the leg.
In 2023, the strength of the Jets was on defense. Robert Saleh's team finished in the top 3 in the NFL in both passing and total defense. Success began on the defensive line. The leader was defensive tackle Quinnen Williams. Williams is one of the best interior linemen in the NFL.
You a little boy. You a little boy. Hey, you too little, boy. You too little.
Few can disrupt an offensive backfield like number 95. In 2023, Williams led all defensive tackles with 15 tackles for either no gain or loss.
blasting through. But boy, he had plenty of help.
Watch Quentin Williams as he penetrates. They had no chance. Look at how quickly he gets in the backfield. He blows it up. That was domination.
No, I'm not.
That was one of your top plays since you've been here.
In his rookie season, Will McDonald forced 1 fumble and tallied 3 sacks.
Will McDonald, that's a loss of over 15 yards.
Solomon Thomas played in 17 games in 2023.
Hand off Pacheco, net behind the line. Solomon Thomas wrapped him up.
And set a career high with 5 sacks.
Brought down by Solomon Thomas.
At linebacker, team captain C.J. Mosley was always creating havoc around the ball. Number 57 led the team with 152 total tackles.
The Jets had it snuffed out. Well done by C.J. Mosley.
Mosley also forced a pair of fumbles.
C.J. Mosley forced the fumble and recovered it.
And picked off a pass.
Mahomes longs one to the middle of the field and it's intercepted by C.J. Mosley.
In his 3rd season, Jamie Sherwood came into his own, setting a career high with 35 tackles. Jermaine Johnson is a budding star. In his 2nd season, he finished with 55 tackles and more than doubled his rookie sack total with 7.5. Johnson also blocked a punt for the 2nd consecutive year and scored the first pick 6 of his career.
Jermaine Johnson tips the screen pass up in the air and pick 6s it for the Jets.
Ooh, come here. Come here. Come on now, wake up now. Wake up. What an easy ass. Ooh, you feel that, Julia? Ooh.
Perhaps the most feared tackler on the team was Quincy Williams. Williams led the team with 95 solo tackles, and he made sure most of them were felt throughout the stadium.
Mouth guard, the best way to go. Hell nah. Bro, as hard as I hit, I shatter my teeth. That's why I need the mouthpiece.
The first team All-Pro was adept at playing the pass as well.
They gotta get this pig.
Intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. Quincy Williams jumped the route and he picks it off.
And his sensational season continues.
The defense was at the top of its game in Denver.
From the end zone, looks downfield, pocket collapsing, and he's in the end zone. He throws a loose ball to the near side, but it's intentional grounding on Russell Wilson with the Jets able to record a safety.
Let's go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Hey, you're having too much fun now.
On offense, Breece Hall could not be contained by the Broncos.
Hand off Breece Hall, right up the middle, bust free to the 35-40. He's loose at the 50, right sideline 40. Breece Hall at the 20, 10, 5, house call. That's a Jet touchdown.
Hey, someone look fast. Thank you.
Quincy Williams then made the play to seal the game.
Russell Wilson being chased. He'll be sacked. The ball pops out. Loose on the far side. It's scooped up. Breece Hall runs down the right sideline at the 10, 5, touchdown. The Jets win it over the Broncos here in Denver.
It was more of the same in the Battle of New York. A relentless pass rush and a heavy dose of Hall.
to throw. Steps up, looks over the middle, dumps it to Breece Hall in space. He runs right to the 45, gets to the 40, puts a foot in the ground, breaks a tackle, right sideline, 20, 10, 5, leaping into the end zone, touchdown.
The difference came down to a Zerline kick in overtime.
And the kick hooks to the left, but it's good!
As good as the Jets were on the front half of the defense, the back end was just as impressive. The centerpiece in the secondary was cornerback Sauce Gardner. A testament to Gardner's greatness was his lack of stats. Quarterbacks knew it was best to just stay away from him.
Knocked away by Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner there in coverage.
Gardner's all-around game earned him his second first-team All-Pro selection.
Spun down, tumbles.
Hey, that's how you step in there to make a tackle, boy.
Got y'all from now on, bro.
On the other side, DJ Reed finished with 9 passes defended and 76 total tackles. Slot corner Michael Carter II also finished with 9 passes defended. His 35 receptions allowed was 4th among all slot corners with at least 300 snaps.
Michael Carter, perfect coverage.
At safety, Tony Adams had a monster season. The second-year pro set a career high with 82 tackles and 3 interceptions.
Tony Adams picks it off.
Ashton Davis was a versatile player on the Jets defense, setting career highs with 8 passes defended and 3 interceptions.
Wobbly pass, middle of the field, and it's intercepted. It is picked off, and running is Ashton Davis.
Hey, guess who it is? AD. Hey, AD be everywhere.
The defense came to play against the defending NFC champion Philadelphia Eagles. The Jet defenders forced 4 turnovers.
Hurts flips one right. It is caught. The ball pops out, and it's right in the arms of Quentin Williams. It's intercepted. Picked off. Running right, Tony Adams. He's inside the 25. Breaks a tackle. Down to the 10-yard line.
Breece Hall scored New York's only touchdown as the Jets beat the Eagles for the first time in team history.
For the first time in Jets history, they beat Philadelphia.
A suffocating defense led the way in ending another streak in New England.
Zappy back to throw. He'll be sacked. Throws one over the middle. Tip. It's intercepted by Tony Adams.
Hall added 178 yards rushing and a touchdown as the Jets halted a 15-game losing streak to the rival Patriots.
That's an icing on the cake. Jet touchdown. Snow Angels in the offensive end zone for the Jets as they put this one away.
The 2023 season was full of hard lessons in New York, but the Jets proved they could rise above adversity. Heading into 2024, New York has lofty goals.
Great idea.
Quarterback Aaron Rodgers is expected to be fully recovered from injury. New York also signed veteran Tyrod Taylor to bring added depth to the quarterback position. The offensive line should be improved with Elijah Vera Tucker returning from injury. With the additions of veterans Tyron Smith and Morgan Moses. The Jets also used their first pick in the 2024 draft to select left tackle Olu Fashanu to add needed depth.
It's Fashanu week in New York.
Receiver Mike Williams gives the Jets a veteran playmaker in the passing game. rookie receiver Malachi Corley can stretch the field and excels after the catch. Fellow rookies Braylon Allen and Isaiah Davis should provide depth and complement Breece Hall in the running game.
You talk about a guy in terms of speed and the ability as a big back to get it done between the tackles. He can do exactly that.
On defense, the Jets' formidable pass rush should be even better with the additions of Hassan Reddick, Javon Kinlaw, and Leki Fotu.
Headed sack, working Fotu showed up.
The updated roster will be accompanied by an updated look. New York unveiled their Legacy Collection. The new uniforms will bring a modernized look to a timeless classic. In 2023, the New York Jets were poised to take the next step, but instead had to learn hard lessons. Heading into 2024, the team should be prepared to fulfill its promise and take that next step. Only this year, they will carry with them the added experience of knowing what it takes to rise above the challenges and pitfalls that may occur on the journey.